Heya! Hope you're okay. I thought I'd do a video. I've been asked to do this video a couple of times, so I had a bit of time before. So I thought I'd share. Okay, so if you look back at my videos very long time ago, I spoke about spider energy, and psychics may go and see this if you have discovered your abilities. As everyone has these abilities, you have the ability to see what the building blocks of this reality that we see around us is, but is created by us, but the building blocks of that creation is from consciousness, from the masculine and female consciousness that we are. Many years ago, I used to see a certain frequency, and so when I closed my eyes and I able to connect to different energies, ETs, and Gaia and the planet and people, but another wall came down. I was starting getting attacked by another black magician, but before that happened, my mum told me, Becky, you're gonna receive these gifts. You're going to receive these gifts. These gifts are coming, and they're going to help you for the next stage of your path. At that time, I didn't know why I was being attacked or what was going on, and I was just praying my mum that was right, and these gifts were coming, but they did come. So the attack started to come in. Another black magician started to attack me. A black magician is when they are able to get into your trauma, and they I don't know exactly what or how they do it, but they basically get into your consciousness and basically trigger the trauma within you. So you literally go out of balance, and all these frequencies come up, trauma frequencies that you've had. So it's really unpleasant. So you become very frightened in your reality, and at that time I had a huge amount of trauma. So and you'd feel the darkness, and they would really unpleasant. Anyway, so but the light came in. A veil came down, and I was able to see so much more. I was able to see how they worked, how they got to me, how they could access me so easily. I was able to see the easy access that they had to me, and that was through the traumas that was inflicted on me as a child, and they just had to work on those frequencies, and any person that was trained or knew how to do it could access me. And the top of that tree was Queen Elizabeth, and the way she sat at the top and the way her energies went out was very much like a spider. She had like big legs, and she could travel anywhere all along the legs, and all these legs were connected to light bodies here on Earth that she could maneuver and manipulate and control. And what I discovered is that all these people on these spider webs were either people that she supported, she wanted, they're part of the elite, or people that she was frightened of, or she wanted to control. Unfortunately, I was on one of the spider webs, and that's why she had programming as a child, and part of that programming was through them. I was taken to parts of the royal family to be traumatized, raped, to the priests, everything like this, and therefore their energies were in my trauma, so they could access me. They had me, and they could access me. So when the veil came down, I was able to see all this, and it was really scary. Like, oh my God, this is why I've been so attacked for so many years. And but then now I could see them. I could see the spider web, and I could see how they accessed me, and that gave me that sight, and that understanding gave me great power, and helped me break free from the spider web. And and during that time I was getting attacked, so it was like fights every night and battles, and God, life was like really crazy, really horrendous, to be honest. One day I'll be like on top of the world and feeling very invincible, to the next like on the floor, like basically fighting for my life, because basically that's what it felt like. Because as soon as that veil came down, they came after me. They came out of the woodworks. It was like in the psychic world, they came for me, and it was the black magician, and then like machines and loads of crap that came down. And one of the attacks that they brought to me was spiders. I would say I couldn't physically see the spiders, but I could feel them. So they just sent all these spiders, to tiny little spiders, to abnormally sized. You wouldn't see them in this reality because they're too big spiders, and they just went for me. Now, prior to that, I didn't have an issue with spiders. I was the girl at school with, that would pick up a spider when the other kids were screaming, and my mum was never scared of spiders, and she would name them and give them names, and if I saw them in the house, it would let them be or put them outside. They weren't no issues. But after that experience of being attacked psychically by all these spiders, I was traumatized. I was like, anytime I saw a spider, you're dead, you're not coming into my house. And then my partner was like, you're gonna have to face this fear, because it's and so he helped me. So I had to basically go and talk to a spider. I would go into the spider's nest, and what I discovered by facing my fear is that they work on a frequency of inversion, and that they so they didn't attack me or anything, but the frequencies inversion of so you have the truth of you, the truth of who you are, but then your mind can pick up beliefs that are complete opposite of that. So now if I see a spider, which I do see them a lot, I see inversion energies quite a lot, and now it will come up in psychic land like a spider energy. I see spiders. And the problem is not the spider itself. The problem is the belief, the energy the spider is on. So they'll only be on an inversion of the truth. So say if we simplify it, someone believes that they're ugly. They're not. But if they believe that they're ugly, then they'll have the inversion. And the spider will be on that frequency of where I believe I'm ugly, when in fact they're not. So the spider will be on there, and then it will be my job to help them unpick that, to help them as much to actually bringing them more in line with the truth, because that's why we're here, for the truth of us, for oneself. And this is why the Queen, she was a spider, because it was like an inversion of the truth of reality, believing that we needed some sort of hierarchy in our reality to look after us, or to look up to believe that they've got the power, and it's bollocks. It's a belief system that was brought in to make you feel small, to make you feel like a slave, to bring out a slave where the heart will become a slave to the physical reality. It's an inversion. That's not why we're here. The truth is we are the empowered ones who've come here to learn our own empowerment, our own individuality, to understand that we create our individual reality, that we are the powerful ones and they are the parasites. They were the parasites. They're falling now. And as I said back in that time, they're gonna fall, because I saw it in the other, where the building blocks to this reality is. So I knew the royal family was going to fall, because the spider web started falling, and voila, it's amazing to see. So that's if you do see spiders in your psychic world, in the other reality, it's not to be frightened. It's an inversion. Check it out. The spiders will tell you as well. They'll communicate with you. and well, the frequency that they're on, they'll communicate. So just ask the frequency and it'll communicate back. So anyway, okay, hope you're all well. You take care. Big hugs. See you soon. Bye.